we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Longhorns will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UTEP's offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To throw, it's Nelson. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Texas's offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got a man. It's Odom. Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line as they come out of their own territory with a vengeance. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Look out, he's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick completion on the outroute. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. On the ground. He stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success. It's 4th down. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. The give. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. That's caught. It's Odom.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. We've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Smith. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going to take a shot on second and short. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Hunt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. So now it's second and long. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Throwing right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Texas! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapse the pocket on that play.
The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Smith. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. And the Miners will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. 2nd down coming up. Pulls it in. It's Wingo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Manning. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. is on its way. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Powers through the defender. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Catch in the middle. It's Odom. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Oh, better look out. Push down for the tackle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give to the back. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. Defense was confused and the head coach uses a timeout. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Unleashes one. Looking to get it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. A 1st down run in the red zone. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. That was a clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's got it down the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To the air. It's Manning. He's taking a deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got room on the return. Touchdown, UTEP! The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.